Hello everyone, it's Evie here, and today I am talking a bit about my life as an author. And this is something I don't really talk about very often, mostly because I prefer sharing about spirituality and life in general. I really like talking about those things, so my author life just falls to the side more often than not. And today I specifically want to talk about why I published a book of poems. And it's something that I've wanted to do since I was a teenager. That's when I started writing poems at 13, and I wanted to publish my poems, and I submitted some in high school to different contests, and I actually have had a couple of my poems published in anthologies alongside other poets' work. So that was really exciting. But I still wanted something to call my own. I still wanted to publish my own poems, and I spent the past decade and a half or so working on it. And working on poems and collecting them and seeing which ones I wanted and which ones I didn't want to include. And I finally have it. Like, this is mine. I did this. And it's something that I can call my own. And it's so exciting. But I will include a link to this in the description if you want to check it out. No pressure whatsoever, just for those of you who are interested. And I do have another reason for why I published this book of poems. It's more than just, well, I wanted to, but yeah, I wanted to, and it's a lifelong dream or decade-long dream, and it's finally here. It's finally something that's in my hands. It's tangible, and that's so exciting to me. But also because I spent a long time trying to find a way to merge my life as an author with my life talking about spirituality and life. And I wanted to write a book about spirituality where I share my insights, where I share my my experiences. And I read a lot of self-help books and spiritual books, and I felt really inspired by them, by hearing the authors' experiences and hearing their teachings. And it really made me want to put myself out there and put out my insights and my experiences. But I did actually try writing one of those books, and it felt very textbook to me, and I didn't enjoy the process whatsoever. So I scrapped that. I scrapped the project a long time ago and was searching for a way to bring my insights to people where you can tangibly read about what I believe, what I have been through. And I found that in this book of poems, and I'm excited about it. That it's a creative way for me to share about my experiences in life and spirituality and share my insights and a little bit of teaching, but not really. But it's a more creative way for me. So the book is called From Darkness to Light, Poems of a Soul's Journey. And that's my intention with this book, is poems about different parts of life, about different things that I have been through. Some of the poems I wrote at dark times of my life where I was feeling depressed or or anger, whatever else I was feeling. And some of the poems I wrote more recently during the lighter moments of my life where I felt happiness, I felt love. And that's part of life, that we go through this cycle, and it's okay. And I want people to feel like they can relate, that, oh wow, I'm not alone, that somebody else has been through something similar to what I'm going through. And I don't have to do this alone, and I don't have to stay negative, that there is hope for me for later. If somebody else can get to a lighter point in their life, then so can I. And that's really a big part of what I wanted to impart on people, that it's a cycle, it's a process that we all go through. And I do want to publish more books of poems that deal with a range of other spiritual subjects and more of my experiences. Maybe with spirits is the next one that I'm really thinking about, of like sharing experiences with loved ones who have passed and sort of what happens after we pass, and like the spirit realms and stuff like that, in poems. And so that is something I'm working on now, but I have not completely abandoned my science fiction novels. I am currently working on the sequel to the last novel I published, Deathly Nightshade, and actually that painting right there is the book cover art for it, and I absolutely love it. I love the artwork, I love the book itself, and I'm currently rereading the book to get more ideas for the sequel, so I can really dive in there and share that with you all. And I'm getting really excited for the future. This is an exciting time to really merge my spirituality with my writing, and I do put my spiritual experiences in my novels. They're kind of hidden there, so unless you like really pay attention when I share my experiences and like really pay attention when you're reading my books, it's not always obvious. But it's exciting. I'm doing both, so I haven't abandoned my novels for my poetry. I'm excited. I'm so excited about both, and maybe next year I'll have 2 books published, or maybe I'll publish a second book this year. Who knows? But it's a really exciting time, and this book is available, and I will leave a link in the description, and I will see you all next time. Bye!